Hey, what is going on, guys? We have the 87th ORAS, short for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm bringing the Skarmory, the Jellicent, Mega Venusaur, Scrafty, Latias, and Miltank. We're fighting against opponent Mugetsu. Mugetsu has the Deoxys, Sharpedo, Yanmega, Dewgong, Sceptile, and Rotom-H. Let's get right on to it. Really love my opponent's team, but even more so, I can't deny how awesome this team is. So, I'm going to lead off with the Skarmory because I really want to set up Stealth Rocks, but in his favor, my opponent leads out with Rotom-H. He does go for the Volt Switch, and it doesn't even quite take me to Sturdy. Not that it really matters. He does get that nice switch, but at least I get to stay in, right? And you guys already know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rocks. That's what Skarmory is definitely known for. Now, I'm sitting at sort of low HP, but I also thought, well, I think I do have an opportunity to use my Skarmory later. So, expecting like a, Scald or even Ice Beam, I'm going to Jellicent. Turns out he went for Ice Beam. Fair enough, fair enough. It's absolutely gonna do nothing. This is my specially defensive Jellicent, and yeah, it's pretty much gonna eat up this Dewgong's attacks. My opponent knows better than to stay in, and he's gonna switch out. He's gonna go into Yanmega. Very admirable there. I believe Yanmega can learn Giga Drain, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, I went for a Toxic. You know, Toxic on Dewgong or Yanmega, whatever, anything really works. But more importantly, I'm really glad I set up Stealth Rocks. Every time you guys fight, opponents that are weak to rocks, always set it up. In the very beginning, especially things that are 4 times weak to rocks, like Flying and Bug or Flying and Fire. He does go for Hypnosis, so yeah, it's not too uncommon, you know. I never really run Hypnosis on my Pokemon simply because I have shit luck. You know, I already have it bad, missing Compound Ice Sleep Powder. Why should I even use Hypnosis? But yeah, this, Poison is kicking this Yanmega's ass. And not to mention, my opponent can't really switch out the Yanmega anymore because I do have Rocks. So this Yanmega is pretty much gone for good. I don't believe my opponent Mugetsu has a Defogger or a Rapid Spinner, so he has no choice but to stay in with the Yanmega, do as much as he can. I'm going to switch out here right now, and I'm just going to go into Skarmory thinking, you know what, this is a great opportunity to actually send us Skarmory eat any of his attacks. Turns out he went for Dream Eater. Even better, it gives me a free switch. I know I can take one Air Slash or Bug Buzz because I do resist it. And I thought, actually, I can just go for a Roost. Turns out the Toxic damage just barely kills the Yanmega. He has like 1 HP left. He does go for a Bug Buzz, and yeah, without Tinted Lens, obviously he doesn't have Tinted Lens and Speed Boost. It's not going to do too much. That gives me free Roost while I just watch my opponent badly poison itself to death. I'm fucking evil, but hey, I really had to revive my Skarmory, honestly. I couldn't think of a better opportunity to go for a Roost. So basically a free, Roost. Here comes the Rotom, yet another person weak to Stealth Rocks. That's fantastic. I don't want to get hit by Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, or Overheat. I'm out of here. I don't have Sturdy anymore on my Skarmory since I don't have full HP. I do have Thick Fat. It's going to eat up this Fire attack. Thick Fat basically negates, ice and fire damage by 50%. And that's really awesome when you have a special defense wall Miltank. So yeah, another special defense wall. I'm not fucking around with my walls. I went for Heal Bell now, and it's gonna wake up my, obviously, Jellicent. That's great. I really love Miltank. Miltank is just such a great supporter, with Thick Fat or even like Sap Sipper. It just walls so many things, and it can go for Milk Drink, and it can go for Heal Bell. How fucking awesome is that? Here comes the Deoxys now. Now, I have 2 options here. I can either go for the Toxic or the Body Slam. Obviously, I'm going to go for a Body Slam because Deoxys does have paper-thin defenses, but turns out he does have Cosmic Power. That's really cool because I'm pretty sure Deoxys also can learn Recover. So he probably is going to start setting up you know, like a Swedo stockpile kind of thing, but you know, with causing power and well, obviously recover. I grabbed that opportunity to just go for a Stealth Rocks, not Stealth Rocks, Milk Drink anyways. Now here comes a Bison. Now keep in mind he's at +2 to defense, but even so, it's not gonna, you know, take it as well as it should. And yes, he does go for a Body Slam. Now recover. Now I'm thinking, well, again, I could keep using Toxic on him so that, you know, basically that just kind of prevent him to keep setting up. Here comes his most powerful attack, and holy shit, it does do over half, despite that I am a special defense wall. But luckily for me, Psycho Boost, you know, does drop my opponent's special attack by 2 stages, so I can actually live the next one, but instead he does have Hyper Beam, like fuck. But good thing, Miltank is motherfucking Miltank, and he will eat up Psycho Boost plus Hyper Beam coming from Deoxys. While I'm sitting at a pretty good health, I thought, well, there's a very good chance my opponent just might switch out after recharging and stuff. So I thought, let's just not poison it. I think it's a little bit better to just kind of damage it as much as I can and get that paralysis, because Deoxys is so fucking fast. He's like a magic bullet, man. He will just chop you up in seconds. So I think it's better for Deoxys to be paralyzed instead of badly poisoned. Wouldn't you guys agree? Thanks to paralysis, he hit himself in paralysis. He's stuck and pretty much he can't switch out. I got rocks. Man, he has to let this Deoxys die. So Miltank doing all kinds of work, inflicting pain with game on my Deoxys. So back to pretty much full HP thanks to leftovers. Now here comes the Dewgong. Hey, I remember guys, I have thick fat, so this Dewgong obviously should not go for any ice attacks. Regardless, I know Dewgong's kind of beefy, kind of like a wall, so best I should just go for Toxic. He does go for the Aqua Tail. That's actually his best bet, but despite that I am a special defense wall, Miltank still possess a lot of base defense. So if you really think about it, Miltank is just a really awesome, well-rounded wall, and not to mention, Miltank has kind of high speed too. Honestly, I don't know why you don't see Miltank as often as you should. Miltank is just so amazing. Yeah, the design looks kind of weird, you know. It's kind of uncomfortable when you have to look at Miltank, you know, especially when it's shaking her nipples and all, but nonetheless, it's still one hell of a great Pokemon. I'm gonna go for that final Body Slam. Thanks to poison, I will finish off that Dewgong with ease. Miltank back-to-back, Deoxys and Dewgong. And Yanmega, right? So, here comes the Sharpedo. Keep in mind, I'm a special defense wall. So I'm like, well, I'll save my defensive wall for physical attackers, obviously. It does go for agility now, and yeah, it's kind of frightening. Not gonna lie. I believe I do have Whirlwind on my Skarmory, but I thought, I think I can take a few punches here and there. He goes for the Ice Fang. It's obviously not going to do anything. And I do go for a Wind. Get that shit out of here, Sharpedo, and bring out something a little bit scary. Here comes Sceptile. Again, not really sure what this Sceptile can really do to him. Maybe HP Fire, maybe not, but he doesn't have HP Fire, he does have Focus Blast, it's gonna do neutral, and it's alright. But this Brave Bird is gonna stab Brave Bird, super effective. And it will naturally one-shot Sceptile. I can't believe it. Skarmory is actually doing something. I thought Skarmory was just to set up rocks. That's all I really wanted to hope for, but hey, you know, my opponent is gonna send out the Rotom, which really is a Skarmory counter if you really think about it. Naturally, I'm gonna switch out. I don't want to fuck with this Skarmory counter, Rotom Heat. I'm gonna go back into Miltank. He does go for a Volt Switch, very nice. He does get that switch priority, and he does go back. But Miltank is just sitting there dancing. Don't really, you know, mind too much. Here comes a Sharpedo now, and yes. I think I can live probably one attack. Turns out, I'm gonna go for the middle drink just before the Sharpedo does anything, and he does go for another agility again. hey, fine by me, man. You wanna stick to it? That's fine by me. He does go for that Night Slash. Very strange to see a Night Slash on Sharpedo, but I guess it kind of works. But not in this battle. And he does get that paralysis within one body slam. That's really great. Now he does have that rough skin. That is why he actually uses agility. Because this Sharpedo is a very interesting set. It's not exactly, you know, speed boost. I think it could really work if you think about it. If this Sharpedo does have Mega, because it could probably live, you know, like 1 or 2 turns getting hit, and then, you know, I would get hurt by Rough Skin, and then he decides to surprise me, go for that Mega Evolution, and get that speed boost Sharpedo, Mega Sharpedo, and just, you know, complete wipe me. That could theoretically work, but yeah, Miltank finishing off. Very last Pokemon, so yeah, I didn't really expect it, but hey, this is a Miltank sweep, guys. I encourage you guys all to use Miltank at least once, so give a huge thumbs up to Mugetsu. That was a really amazing team. If you guys liked this battle, especially this Miltank Milkfest, please let me know by liking this video and make sure to comment and subscribe. Thank you all for watching.